Dharma, and today I have a new DIY for you guys. I made this matching set, which is a crop top and a high-waisted skirt. So make sure to keep on watching to know how to do it step by step. Hey everyone, it's me Dharma, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a awesome crop top and skirt. They're going to be matching, and I have an idea of where I'm going to be wearing it, so it's going to be perfect. And sometimes you have an idea in your head and you go shopping looking for it and you never find it. So that's kind of my dilemma right now. I never kind of have like a nice skirt that fits according to my body, or crop tops. They always look kind of funky. So why not make it? I have the cutest fabric, and I'm gonna make the crop top like just like a tube top, and then the high-waisted skirt. So first you guys need a measuring tape, and this is my usual measuring tape. We're gonna measure our chest. First we're gonna concentrate on the top and then the skirt. So let me see. Mine is 34 inches. I'm going to add 2 inches, so we add a little bit for the hem. And then the next part is to see how thick we want the crop top. So I'm going to make mine about 10 inches because I'm going to be adding some elastic, and that elastic is going to be folded, so it's going to take a little bit of the length from this right here, from here to here. So I'm going to make this about 10 inches. So it's going to be 36 by 10 inches. So the next step is the skirt. First, to figure out where you're going to be placing your skirt on your waist. Everyone has different preferences of where you want your waist or skirt to start. Mine's gonna start above my belly. My belly is like right here. So perhaps right here. So this is kind of where I'm gonna be starting it. So I have to figure out how long I want it. So pretty much just measure from here all the way to the top of your knee, or wherever you want it, above the knee, below the knee, and measure it. So mine is going to be 21 inches, and the reason why I look down is because I have my measurements all written down. So it's going to be 21 inches. So make sure that you also measure from the back, because your butt obviously has a curve to it, and make sure that it's long enough, because the front is straight but the back is curved. So make sure to also check from the back. So mine's going to be 21 inches. So the next step is to measure around your hips. And mine are, I believe, 37 inches. No, it's actually less. So this is going to be this is the largest area of my body. So you need to kind of think about that, because it has to go up your body. So I'm going to make it, since it is the largest portion of my body, I'm going to add a little more because I want it to be kind of loose. So for those 36 inches around my hips, I'm going to add 6 inches. So it's going to be 42, because it's going to be nice and loose. And you can even test it out, sit down if you want to see if it actually fits. Once you sit down, because once you sit down, that's when you can tell if you did it right or not, because if you can't sit down, it doesn't fit. So make sure that it's nice and loose. I got 6 inches. I didn't want it to be too loose, so this is going to be how wide the skirt is going to be. It's going to be 21 inches long and 42 inches this way around my hips. So as always, I like to show you guys in paper to show you another visual way to explain it so it makes sense to you guys. So first I'm going to start with the chest. My chest was 35 inches and all around. And I added 1 inch for the hem. So all around, it's gonna be 36 inches. And then we also have to see how long we want the top. So I measured it and I was like, oh, maybe 9 inches, but I have to add 1 inch for the hem. So it's gonna be 10 inches from here to here. So this is gonna be one piece. And then the bottom, which is the skirt, I measured around my hips, which was 36 inches. And then the following, which is the skirt, this right here, my hips all around are 36 inches. I wanted to be a little loose, so I added 6 inches. You can add more, you can add less. You can see using the measuring tape how much you want. So in total from here to here, it's gonna be 42 inches. And in length, 21 inches from my waist down to the top of my knee, 21 inches. And make sure not only to see the front, check it on the back on your posterior, because we do have a curve to our butt. So make sure to check that. So as for the measurements, we're gonna be making this piece and this piece. So we're going to be using 2 pieces of piece of fabric, and we're going to be cutting them and then using some elastic. So these are the 2 pieces of fabric that I've already cut, and they're folded in half. So the folding is right here and right here, and from here to here it's 10 inches, and all around is 36 inches. And the bottom is 21 inches from here to here, and from here to here all the way all around 42 inches. So the next step is, remember that this is the folded part right here, folded in half. We are going to be sewing them shut right across here and right across here. Make sure that the inside of the fabric is facing up. So we're gonna shut it here and right here, and I'll be right back. So our next step is to figure out the measurement of the elastic. So you're gonna grab your elastic and make sure to stretch it out and see how much elastic you'll need, and then cut it, and I've already done that. So that's my waist, and then I'm gonna be doing my top. So this is gonna be for my top, just right above, right here on your armpit. It's gonna be the top one. And then the bottom one, the bottom elastic of the top. So right below my chest, and it's nice and tight, not too tight, but too loose. So this is the bottom one. So make sure to do that, and you have 3 elastics. So I've sewn the side of the skirt and the side of the top. So the next step is to hem the bottom, because this elastic, it's like a thin fabric. It's like polyester. It's not cotton, but it's like polyester and maybe like silky in a way. I'm not sure what it's called. This was just a remnant that I bought. So I'm going to be hemming the bottom, right here, and then we're going to be working on this right here for the skirt. Now I'm going to be concentrating on the waist of the skirt. I'm going to be zooming in. So essentially the idea of it is hemming, but making enough space for the elastic to slide in. So I'm going to zoom in to right here. Okay, so this is the top, and essentially it's already hemmed from the bottom, and this part should be in the back. Right now it doesn't really matter, but this part should be on your posterior, so I just like to set it like that just so I kind of don't forget. So first we're going to be folding once and then twice, like so. And just so you have an idea, make sure there's enough space so you put in the elastic. So it's going to be kind of wide here, but it's going to be okay because our elastic has to go in somewhere. So fold once, twice, and then sew right across all around. Now we are going to put the elastic inside after we've sewn on top. So I'm going to flip it over. So I'm going to grab a seam ripper and cut enough for it to go in. We're going to be inserting the elastic inside, and what I like to do is grab a safety pin and insert it just like so. So we are going to just tuck it in like so. All around. And make sure that you don't allow this to go all the way in because you need to attach it from the other side. So this is how it looks, and now this elastic met the other elastic. So the next step is to sew just like so, right on top, and then once you do that, sew right on top of the fabric to seal it in. Skirt is done. So I'm going to be doing the top now, and I'm going to turn it inside out. And I'm going to find the back, and I'm going to grab my seam ripper and just cut enough of the stitches so it can go inside the elastic. And then you're going to grab your safety pin, put it on the end of the elastic, and then tuck the safety pin inside with the elastic and just tuck it in until you meet the other end. So now I am approaching the other elastic. And this is how it looks, and now I'm going to sew this just like so, right on top of the other, and seal it in, sewing right on top of the fabric. So this is how it looks once I completed the top and sealed in the elastic. So this is the top, this is the skirt, and it's ready to wear. Turned out I really liked it, and I'm going to be making another one very similar to this one. Maybe I'll add some straps to it. I have another super cute fabric, which is a florally fabric. Also the kind of the same fabric. This is like a kind of a silk polyester blend. These are all remnants that I purchased. So I'm not really sure what the exact blend is or what the name of the fabric is. So it's kind of me guessing what it is. So this is kind of stretchy. It's not like a cotton stretch. So this isn't stretchy. What really allows it to go on my body is the elastic, this right here. Because if we didn't have elastic and we would have sewn it, it would have not worked out. It would have not been comfortable. So you definitely need some elastic for this type of fabric, which is not stretchy, essentially. So this was it. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you happen to like this video, and subscribe down below as well, and check out all my social media. I'll have it down below. I post a lot on Instagram. I really like Instagram. And make sure to check out my blog, damatblaura.com. And as always, I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.